Welcome back to Africa 54, and here's the latest news from the African Health Network. What every man actually needs to know about prostate cancer. Here's Africa 54's Lino Mudu.
Prostate cancer is a concern for many men. The prostate is a walnut-sized gland that forms part of the male reproductive system. Dr. Willie Underwood is an associate professor of surgical oncology at the Roswell Park Cancer Institute. He says there are truly no symptoms of prostate cancer, but there are signs of prostate problems or prostate disease.
And that's men waking up at night to urinate, having difficulty with urinating, a weak stream, urinating all the time throughout the day, urgency where you got to urinate right away.
A 2009 study funded by the U.S. National Institute of Health shows that the disease remains an important public health concern in Western countries.
In the United States, it is the most common cancer and is the second leading cause of cancer death. African American men in the United States are at significantly higher risk. They're 1.5 times more likely to get it and twice likely to die from it. Men with a family history, a first-degree relative of prostate cancer, are at greater risk as well.
Experts say the disease is less common in developing countries. However, the number of prostate cancer cases has been rising in the developing world. Lifestyle changes, such as less physical activity, as well as diets higher in fat, are some of the reasons why. But addressing prostate cancer remains a challenge in many parts of Africa.
We know that in the United States, 87% of men who are diagnosed with prostate cancer will survive that cancer. However, in sub-Saharan Africa, only 21% of those men will survive. Now that's multifactorial. One, most of them are diagnosed too late. That's why we got to have the PSA test and the biopsy. Secondly, then they got to be able to get appropriate treatment to reduce their risk of dying. And that's where surgery comes in. When you look at the options of radiation and surgery, it's very difficult to have a radiation unit and build a unit, but it's easy to set up a system of surgery.
Dr. Underwood suggests that men get screened to detect early onsets of prostate cancer.
The key thing is, though, is not to wait till you have symptoms of a problem. The key thing is to be diagnosed if you do have prostate cancer before that. Because if those symptoms are secondary to prostate cancer, then you have advanced disease. So we like to diagnose men early. And that's why we utilize in the United States the prostate-specific antigen test, which was founded here at Roswell Park. And then we do digital rectal exams as well.
Dr. Underwood says both tests used together can detect more than 90% of prostate cancer cases.
And if someone does have cancer, it depends on their age, their overall health, and the grade of the cancer or the stage of the cancer, then we determine a treatment option. Now, within that treatment option, there's watchful waiting or active surveillance, where you can monitor that individual, especially based upon their age, sort of older age, or the grade of the cancer that's not that aggressive, is not going to shorten their life expectancy, and you can watch those individuals. Some individuals require surgery, or not required. They may choose the option of surgery, have it removed, either open or through robotically, or radiation. And radiation could be external beam radiation, or it could be radiation seeds placed in the prostate. Now, there are other evolving modalities, such as freezing the prostate, which is called cryotherapy, or this new treatment called HIFU, which is basically radioablation of the prostate.
Experts say as men get older, their risk of developing prostate cancer increases. Lino Mudu, VOA's Africa Health Network.